Welcome to the KK Pension TV.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
We do doll videos, Roblox, baking, and vlogs.
We also do short films such as The Story of Crazy Face, and we also do Talking Hot Show.
A special thank you to Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue to work hard and bring you more content. Bye!
Show support. Subscribe to KK Pension TV. If you got children, if you got nieces, if you got nephews, if you got little cousins, if you have friends that have kids, make sure they subscribe to KK Pension TV. Please do that. Show love and show support.
Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Janita.
And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, according to legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO, Bob Arum, he states that he got information that MATCHROOM and MATCHROOM CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn and his ace fighter, two-time unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer Anthony Joshua, have no interest in ever, I'll say it again, have no interest in ever facing former WBC reigning heavyweight world champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. According to Bob Arum, he states that win, lose, or draw for Wilder versus Fury, or for himself versus Fury, he never had any plans, and they are not ever looking to make a fight with themselves and Deontay Wilder. This is just confirmation from what we already knew when we stated that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn was doing everything in their power to avoid fighting Deontay Wilder for Undisputed when he was the champion. And now, according to Bob Arum, if Deontay Wilder would have taken step aside money to let Joshua and Tyson Fury, undefeated, WBC newly crowned British lineal heavyweight world champion, fellow countrymen of Anthony Joshua, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, if Deontay Wilder would have taken step aside money and allowed these two fighters to face off for Undisputed, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn have no plans of ever entertaining and fighting Deontay Wilder, according to Bob Arum. So Bob Arum stated he defended Deontay Wilder. He said it made absolute no sense for Deontay Wilder to take step aside money. If he takes the step aside money and Joshua was to somehow beat Tyson Fury, he would never get the opportunity to fight for the title again. And he states that if Deontay Wilder is to win against Tyson Fury in a trilogy match, that they never have plans to showcase an Undisputed bout against Deontay Wilder. So here you have numerous receipts that state and give you insight that they truly never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. And now you have Bob Arum confirming that win, lose, or draw against Fury for either guy, for Wilder in a trilogy match or for Joshua in a fight with Fury, that Deontay Wilder is never going to get the opportunity to grace the square circle with Anthony Joshua. So the fight the world wanted to see, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, will unfortunately never come to fruition. That is unfortunate for the sport of boxing and the fans in the sport of boxing. As once upon a time, this was the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Now it has since been eclipsed by undefeated unified WBC IBF welterweight superstar boxer world champion Errol the True Spence Jr. and undefeated WBO welterweight former 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the WBO welterweight world champion, pound for pound king Terrence Bud Crawford. That fight is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing since Andy Ruiz upset Anthony Joshua June 1st at Madison Square Garden, and Deontay Wilder drew with Tyson Fury the first go round and ultimately saw him get stopped in the rematch in the 7th round. So since then, it has lost its luster. But that don't mean that the fans are not clamoring to see these guys grace the squared circle to once and for all put to rest who's the better fighter. But it seems as if Anthony Joshua, just like we all figured, and his promoter, Eddie Hearn, never had any intentions of making this fight happen and never planned to make this fight happen. So unfortunately for the fans, you'll never see it. And that's truly unfortunate because this is a fight that could lift the heavyweight division. This is a fight that could lift the sport of boxing. This is a mega fight, regardless of how you look at it. You had Marvin Hagler beat Tommy Hearns. You had Tommy Hearns lose to Sugar Ray Leonard. You had Tommy Hearns knock out Roberto Duran. You had Roberto Duran beat Sugar Ray Leonard. You had Marvin Hagler beat Roberto Duran. You had Sugar Ray Leonard beat Marvin Hagler. So you see, it doesn't matter who loses. It's about the best fighting the best in their era. And it's a round robin, regardless of who loses to who. Because you're talking about fighters losing to the elite. Unlike Anthony Joshua, Andrew Ruiz Jr., no disrespect to him, was never considered the elite in the heavyweight division. That's Fury, Wilder, and Joshua. And unfortunately, we get Wilder and Joshua seeming to be on the verge of never happening. When Wilder's already graced the square circle with Fury twice and is on the verge of facing him a 3rd time. So you should get Joshua and Wilder, Fury and Joshua, as we got Wilder and Joshua. Just like we got Tyson facing Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield. You got Lennox Lewis fighting Tyson, Holyfield. You got Evander Holyfield fighting Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. And Riddick Bowe. Right? Round robin. That's how you determine who the best is in their era. Or at least you make your era the golden era. You had Ali, Foreman, and Frazier face off against one another, and Ken Norton. Right? They faced off against one another. Win, lose, or draw. George Foreman beat Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali beat George Foreman. Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali. It never mattered money. It only mattered about lifting their era and fighting the best in their era. Point blank and period. And this is unfortunate for the sport. It's a travesty. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.